Oh, that's full.
He was unloading me, and then I put my auger back in, and then he drove down and made a loop.
Okay. Because I'm about to be full over here. Hence why we need all of our autos. Those other two are on their way back. One's up by the homestead now, so.
One's south at 17.
Yeah. I might have to wait a minute.
I mean, it's in the truck.
No. No, we don't need a truck in the field. It'll buff. Once those guys get here, it'll be...
It'll always go hop in the other combine.
Yeah. That combine's full. I need a new one. Definitely.
Well, you kind of be downgrading the capacity because that boss holds more.
And I got a bigger head. Yeah. Tom's must not be full. It's on its way to me.
91%.
No, that's not full though.
I know, but auto drive unless you change it.
Basically full, yeah. Or I guess he's en route to me. I don't know what it's doing. It's zigzagging and bobbing and weaving over there. Oh, maybe it's not en route to me. I guess not. Okay. Okay, bye. Have a good time. I almost just unloaded the combine right here. All right, that's 60, 250. Yeah, 6250 R is my tractor, hopefully. Hopefully. Because I'm 87% full, so I'm not going to turn around until I get empty. Or at least, yeah, empty. But it's all good. The problem was the light pull. It all goes back to me taking a break and letting my combine run into a house, right? It's all my fault. Ultimately. So, it's all good. That John Deere's, well, he was driving. He stopped. Now he's moving. Okay, come on. And he's like, oh, there's crop here. I can't drive in them. But when I get close to the combine, I'll totally drive in the crop. Guarantee that'll happen. Which is kind of funny, actually. Oh, now he's going that way. Really contemplating life right now. Come on, buddy, you can do it. Or at least you can pretend like you can do it.
He's there now.
Yeah, he's trying.
Kubota's up the field now.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me know. Well, I'm watching. I can see. I haven't put mine out because I wanted to turn around and come to me, but I know the Kubota's here.
So once the tractor is locked onto a combine, as long as they don't put their pipe away or get out of the combine, it'll stay locked onto that combine.
Okay.
So you can put your pipe out for the Kubota. That's fine. It's all good. So yeah, now we should be good. The problem is we don't want to fill this and the Kubota at the same time. Ideally, we fill one at a time, then there's only one gone at a time instead of two. But with all this waiting,
6R is gonna be full for the Kubota.
Yeah, but with all this waiting time, Tom's already like almost down there, like half down there. So it's fine. It's all good. All right. Dinner pattern, let's go. Put on the list, Tony. I don't know what I haven't put on the list, but I will tell him that next time I see him. Put it on the list. Maybe I'll say something like really out of pocket that makes him uncomfortable. And I'll be like, put it on the list of things that make you uncomfortable. See, if you ever want to mess with Tony, which, you know.
Hard.
Yeah, well, when he'll be like, hey, yeah, I've been like not like talking with a girl, but he'll be like, you know, hey, I know this girl, she's kind of cute. I'll be like, yeah, show me a picture, right? And then for some reason, he'll always find a picture like on Facebook of like the girl and her mom. So I'll make an out-of-pocket comment about the mom just to mess with Tony. And it's like my favorite pastime. Just messing with Tony. It's great. It's the best thing ever. It's not like a rude comment. Just like, you know, make a little out-of-pocket comment, you know? But yeah. It's really funny. It's pretty funny. I said there was a good one at Pumpkin Day last year, and he was mad at me the rest of the day. He would just look at me and shake his head. Oh, it was so funny. But like, you know, not being rude, just, you know, out of pocket, that's all. Wait till Tony starts talking about Stacy. That would be a good one, Niles. No. That would be a good one, Niles, for sure. That would be funny. That would be awesome. Oh, man. All right. Back to going. All right. Looking at stuff. Sorry. I'm here, chat, I swear. We're doing it. We're combining big fields, man. Big field over here. So how many combines before we actually buy a field like this? Like 4? 5?
Probably.
We can put 5 on auto or on course play, right? Meanwhile, you guys are almost done with, well, almost all the soybeans at home. You got 1 field to go?
Yep.
Nice.
How many combines for the field of 32?
Yes is the answer. We harvested that field last time we played this map in sugar beet, Scoot.
Well, and even the
I
sugar
bet
beet,
that was a great
that wasn't
time.
that bad though.
Well, we started with, I think we had 5 harvesters or 4 harvesters, and we went to 5, and then I think we ended up with a second set of harvesters. I don't know. If we would have just made up our mind of how many harvesters and then just like stayed with it, it would have been better. Because we ran all the harvesters on course play, and then we ran like auger wagons and stuff. And then we had a mother bin, and then we had trucks hauling from there to the homestead. And that's where the sound alert about hard salami, that's where it happened, was during that. Because Goaty was running, or at least that field. I don't know about that harvest, but Goaty was running and getting sandwiches.
Yeah, he was making sandwiches.
Yeah.
Man, a couple of that field.
She looks all right, maybe a little old for you. Looks like she has a daughter. Yeah, stuff like that, Obelix. Yeah, where it's not like rude. I'm not being mean, but like just comments that he would not want to hear, you know. Yeah, it's one of my favorite pastimes. Just saying like kind of out of pocket things to Tony because it embarrasses him, but it's just the two of us, you know, so it's funny. Yeah. Cat, your brother was trying to get you to play this game. Play it. It's a great game. Fun. Fun. I know these giant fields don't look like fun, but the sense of accomplishment when you get these giant fields done, you know? It's a good time.
So is 4X the biggest you've played on?
I've played a 16 before.
I won't say I've played. I tried playing a 16 with me and one of my friends.
Yeah, you got to have some real equipment, though.
Yeah, it is a lot.
Yeah.
Do we have any large capacity loading wagons that we're going to use to pick all this up?
No, we're going to use the in-game little ones that we have in the homestead. We do have some higher capacity loading wagons. We do. They're pluggers, and then I think actually one of these, I think Storms, yeah. Storms may have done a little bit of tweaking on this one to make it go 24 miles an hour. I'm not sure. So, well, first time something. First time. He can't hear me, but yeah, it's fine. Yeah, so we do have some bigger ones. I was thinking about merging this all first, but like, I don't know if the pickup header's necessarily been worked on. I don't know how much wider it is on those compared to stock. So we may not merge. We might just like pitter patter. I don't know. And honestly, depending on how big of the wagon we go with, we might not run the transfer thing.
Just a merger, or not merger, but a window roller.
Why, so we can course play it?
Yeah.
I'm fine doing that too, honestly. Yeah, we could course play
you do one, and then Courseway or Auto Drive does another.
Oh, but we got more fields to harvest. So we could let that work on it while we go work on other fields, you know? I'm cool with that. The problem is we need maybe a bigger tractor or two. Like some horsepower that we don't have. But I guess we could lease a tractor or two, right? Because the money we're gonna make off of off the straw is insane, right? Because we're gonna turn it all into compost eventually. Wow. Snowbird King, by the way, I'm sorry, I just saw your comment. I was wondering if I did the auto drive, but I read up. Auto drive is it's an awesome mod. You can download it. Your best place to get it is from what's called the GitHub. If you just Google FarmSim22 Auto Drive, Auto Drive guy might have a link to download Auto Drive. I'm not sure. The Auto Drive guy, what he does is he'll basically take Auto Drive and he'll set up a whole road network and everything around a map, so that when you use Auto Drive, you know, or like this situation with this map, he already had it set up. So we have all these different categories over here in Auto Drive, and then like every field's set up, and like everything is set up already for you. So basically Auto Drive is just a smarter way to get things to go between point A and point B. We do have the in-game like AI helper thing, but it does not work for darn. Especially on modded maps, it really just doesn't work. So we don't typically use that, right? Thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. So we don't typically use that, but the AI or the auto drive, which is what we're actually using right now to unload these combines. So those tractors are on auto drive. They're looking for us to put our auger out. That's how they know to come to us. And then when they get full, it's already all set up for them to haul down to the feed and grain south down here, which is pretty cool. So that's how we're doing that. And then Trent's using it for our homestead, for our stuff. He's hauling it to the train right away for storage, because that's where we're gonna sell it anyway. So you might as well, right? So yeah. Greetings from Holland, the Netherlands. What's up, Unicorn? How you doing? What's poppin'? But yeah, so it's a really, really, really cool mod, and we use it a ton. We really do. Like even little things. Earlier today, we did a fertilizing contract down on 32. So Trent, he did that contract, or started the contract. So we used Courseplay for the field work part. And then he filled it up here at the homestead. And then just told Auto Drive to drive it down to the field. Once it got to the marker on the field, then it started driving and doing the contract, which is pretty cool. I mean, it helps you be more productive, right? That's what it's all about. It's all about helping you be more productive. And yeah, some people could say it's lazy farming, but we just do it. We're able to do so much more by running it, you know? So much more. I'm doing awesome. Thanks for asking. We're chilling, just doing some farming today. Lots of farming today. Lots and lots and lots of farming today. You betcha. So yeah, that's what we're up to. All the farming. And we're doing some contract work right now is why we have these big combines and stuff. John and Trent are over here working on our fields as well. With our little Lexion combine. Little Kloss. So they're doing work, we're doing work. It's the whole thing, man. We're just getting stuff done. There's 4 of us on the map currently. Well, 5 of us on the map currently. 1 is out to dinner. Riding in an auto drive tractor, so it's fine. It's all good. But yeah, so that's what we're up to right now. We are, the plan is to pick up all of this straw off this field. I don't know if we'll do the other. We have 2 more fields to harvest for contracts. I don't know if we'll pick those up, but ideally we would want to, because the straw we are turning into compost. And we are making a stupid amount of money off the compost. In fact, that's pretty much the way we're making money on this map right now is compost. We are selling some crops, but the straw, the abundance of straw, especially from the contracts, because we do run the contract, like the straw mod, for contracts, so allows us to pick up the straw after the contracts. As long as you don't claim the contract. Do what's right.
I was just waiting until you got done. Before we get into corn, do we want to upgrade carts? Because I know that's going to be probably our limiting factor.
Yeah. I don't know. Do we want? Do we switch around? What do you mean by that? Like, do we do different jobs?
No, I was
chat. I was asking chat.
Oh.
What do you want to go to? Kinsey?
At least the 850, because that kind of ensures that we can haul or hold a little bit more.
What are we at now?
450.
The big thing, 425?
Yeah, we have 425, and that holds 850.
Oof. The big thing's the unloading rate, I believe, right? Right?
Yep.
Yeah. Put small tires on it because all of our tractors are small. They're good for 1 years.
I really like the good years on that.
We've got him a cart, chat. It depends on what's going on. Right now I'm probably locked into this combine for a while here. But I mean, we might change it up after a while. Yeah, just kind of depends on what's going on. I'm typically down for any job that we have to do, whatever. I don't care what it is. I kind of let the guys decide what they want to do, and then I'll fill in where I'm needed, basically. So, typical. Sometimes I'm like, no, I don't want to bail. But the good news is, we're really, Scoot and I are out here working in this field. We're really not that far from being done. I know he's got a few passes over there, but we're really not too far from being done. Then we can go do something else for a little bit, maybe. Although we do have 2 more fields to harvest contracts, so eventually we need to work on that too, but it's fine. It's fine. But I know that sitting here in this combine is not the most loyal thing long term, but it's alright. I enjoy it. Or Trent, if you want to run this, or John, if you want to come run the big combine, I don't care. Whatever you guys want to do.
I enjoy running cart.
I wouldn't mind running cart. I'll run the small combine if John doesn't want to anymore. If he wants to come run the big one, I don't care. Does not matter to me. Does not matter, but it's harvest season, so basically anything I'm gonna do on the farm right now is gonna be related to harvest, whether that be, you know, running a combine, running a bogger wagon, or whatever. Not a truck, because we use auto drive for that. But doing something. All gonna be related to harvest, so that's kind of just where we're at right now, you know. Poppy to plant. Oh, that's right, Obus. Yeah, we said we were talking about that earlier today. Planting. No, it was planting wheat. Wheat this first time, then poppies after that, I think. I think that's what we were looking at earlier today. And then the poppies kind of get you back in, and you can plant like corn or beans after poppies. I think that's what it was. I'd have to look again, to be honest.
This is gonna be fun.
What?
Oh, I forgot the field 10 waypoint is like kind of in a bad spot.
Oh, it's down like awkward in that corner, yeah.
It's in the corner and it's not along the road by the shop.
Yeah, something stuck.
At least that's where I put mine because it's easier for like a truck to get in and out.
You get something that's stuck in. You got something stuck in there.
No, that.
Definitely
yeah,
stuck.
that's that Mexican place.
Oh yeah, yeah. Nothing likes the. It's such a.
Oh no, he's going through the bakery, but
Oh.
he's not stuck on anything.
There's not a lot of extra room through the bakery and the Mexican restaurant.
Well, the bakery, he made the first corner. It's,
Interesting. Is
like
that
he's
stuff
just
set to like the secondary route?
yeah,
Okay.
like he's just somehow he got his load point got swapped. Like somebody switched
Oh,
it.
that's weird.
Yeah,
Interesting.
because his load point was on bakery.
Oh. I didn't touch nothing. There's video proof. Wasn't me. Cat, don't tell him. No, I didn't do it. I swear.
I'm in the truck. Do you want me to do that waypoint for 10? Or do you want to do that?
Do what to it?
Waypoint?
Oh, we need to like move it up on somewhere else. I think last time I moved it up basically where your little case tractor is, didn't I?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, if you can make it like clean and nice, sure. You still need the field boundary though.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep that. I'm just gonna tie off of the main road.
Okay. You gonna move the existing waypoint?
I'm gonna try to, yeah.
All right. Oh man, another call down by the farm. Them boys are busy today. In fairness, they didn't do anything at the first call. Just throwing that out there. You can read into that what you want, but yeah. Interesting on the second call here. Usually them volunteers down there, they don't get a ton of calls. There's two volunteer departments down by the farm, kind of. And usually they're not too busy, but today it's been a little busy. Boy North, welcome in. I'm assuming you got it through Epic. Welcome to Farm Zip, and thanks for clicking on the stream. How's it going, man? Poppin'. We're using guidance steering, GPS guidance steering, not VCA. No, not a VCA guy. Mostly because I've used GPS and, well, that's kind of all I've ever used. So yeah. You betcha. So there is a way to get AI to drive along a harvester. It's a mod called Auto Drive. Would be your best bet. And it's actually the mod that we're using right now to get AI to run along the harvester. You can do it with courseplay as well, but that's if you courseplay the combine itself. Mod called Auto Drive, which is what you see over there on the right side of the screen, basically allows you to have an entire road network on your map. So if you see all the blue lines, there's green lines, there's brown lines across the whole map. And then if you notice all these little white markers, this is everywhere that I can send an auto drive driver to. All right. So basically you get the standalone mod, and then you have to either record a network yourself, or you can use a recorded network from this guy on YouTube called the Auto Drive Guy. And that's what we do. We use his networks. So basically he gives you the file for your specific map, whatever you're playing. He doesn't have all the maps, but he has a lot of them. And then you'd be able to click through here and see, like, you know, all your different fields and all your different categories. You have sell points, and it looks overwhelming, but it's really not that bad. And especially if you're only trying to do, you know, a couple fields at a time, or like a tractor and tipper at a time, or something like that, you know. There is a lot to learn with it, but it's not like that bad at the same time. So, yeah. But that's how you do it. So base game without mods, no, there's no way to do it. Fixing contracts on Elm Creek. I got you. The other thing you can try is under the steering wheel here in your escape menu. If you click on your tractor, you can create a job. So you can have go to, or, well, that's not quite, ours is a little different because we got other stuff in here. But you can set up kind of the same thing through there, where it'll run from, say, around field 10 to whatever and back. It won't run alongside your harvester, but it'll run from field to sell point and back. It might work, it might not. To me, it's kind of a broken part of the game. When they came out with it for 22, they said they were going to continue to like update it and work on it. They never have. It does work somewhat a little bit on the stock maps, but like modded maps, not at all. I wouldn't even waste your time if you're on a modded, which you said you're on Elm Creek, so then it's not too bad. So there is an in-game way to make it run from point A to point B and back, but it's not the best. Okay. Yeah. Couldn't get them to loop back. I got you. There should be a looping option in there. But like I said, it's not the best. Not the best at all. Auto drive is really good. It'll kind of, auto drive will change your life. Let's put it that way. You would agree, Trent, right?
Oh yeah.
Auto drive will change your life. Yeah. Because look, so Big T is actually off eating tacos for dinner right now, and that tractor is on auto drive, so it's just gonna sit there. And once I throw my pipe out, then he'll want to run back to me. Basically, is how they know to come to you. So, Boy North, appreciate the follow, man. Appreciate you. Take a look. Okay, all good. Oh, actually, he's decided he needs to go do something else, so he'll probably gonna run up here to scoot, if I had to guess. Yeah. So right now we've got 3 tractors with tippers emptying 2 combines in this field and delivering the grain for the contract that we are doing. And keeping up with us is just fine as far as I'm concerned. It's working. Cool. Yeah, Senator, you're right. Yeah, hire the combine and then run the tipper yourself. Yeah, you're better off to do that if you're going no mods. Yeah. Yeah. That is very, very true. Yeah. 100% true, though. Yeah. So you're okay. You're cool with mods then. All right. Some people are like no mods. They're anti-mods, which is fine. Everybody's entitled to play how they want to play, right? So no problem there. No problem there. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? Sorry, guys. I'm looking at something on my phone. I know I shouldn't be, but I am. Yeah. It's the whole thing. Oh. Sounds like we got a real one going on. All right. Interesting. Learning how to play Farm Sim. Let's go. Well, you're in the right place. If you have any questions, no matter how newbie they seem, feel free. We'll take our time and answer any and all questions and do our best to show you instead of just telling you. Because I'm from the show me state, so I'm all about it. All about it. Use, I think 50-50. Gotcha. Gotcha. Oh man, almost. Trent, you guys are almost done with soy over there. We're almost done with this field. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Yeah, but not only are we essentially done with beans over here.
You got all your straw picked up too.
I've almost got. So I got 1, 2 done. And where is?
Wow.
Yeah, that 3, 4, 6, 7 field that's almost picked up.
Okay.
But I've turned the case maximum into a mother bin.
Oh. So I'm gonna guess, Braki, if you are trying to plant and nothing is happening, I'm gonna guess that you have a seeder where the ground needs to be worked, and you haven't
have seed
worked the ground. There's a mod called Unit Convert Mod. Just Google Farm Sim 22 Unit Convert Mod. But that's what I'm gonna guess. You have, so some of the seeders can direct seed and some of them can't. Meaning some of them you have to work before, and some you, oh, you already cultivated. What? You cultivated the ground and it still won't seed wheat.
Could be the wrong season.
But if seasons are turned off, it doesn't matter.
Correct.
What seeder do you have? There, let's go with that. Let's see if there's any tricks with it, because sometimes you never know. You never know. But you're trying. That's weird. So that is strange. One sec. Okay. All right. Even hired the AI and didn't help. Yeah, because if you are trying to plan something in the wrong season, but if you have seasons turned on, you get a big banner across your screen that says, you know, this can't be planted in this season. But if seasons are turned off, it doesn't matter what time of year it is.
Stupid idea. You do have seeds in the cedar, right?
I mean, I think
I'm just throwing it out there.
Jeff, you copy the course play course. It's the little button at the bottom on the first one, and then go to the second one. Yeah. Yeah. It depends how you're going about, maybe isn't his land. That could be 8. Which one is that? 25. 30. It's this one.
Let underscore play underscore now just
Okay.
resubscribed for 3 months. Cool.
Let's play now. What's going on, man? How are you? Sorry, we're trying to get caught up here. So this is the starting stock little cedar, and you've already cultivated in front of it, right? It is your land, and it is loaded with seeds. Yes, that one. Let's play. Thanks for the resub, man. I appreciate you. And Firebuff, welcome in as well. Sorry, I'm like, I don't know why that wouldn't work then. Do you turn in? Do you have to turn? I don't know if you turn that one on with the PTO or not. They could have it cultivated, not plowed. There's a difference. The ground's been worked. I say turn it on and lower it. That's all, right? All right, Jeff. Firebuff, it is going. Good to see you back. It has been a while, yeah. Yeah. Edit lowered and on. I'm about to go get that same cedar out of the shop right now. So plowing and cultivating to a cedar is the same thing. Plowing and cultivating to a cedar is the same thing. The cedar doesn't know any difference. So hold on, chat. We're gonna do it. We're getting to the bottom of this one. It's cheap. It's only $1,700. I need a tractor.
Check out the lab coat.
Yep.
Oh, that's not rich.
Unload and reset? Maybe, yeah.
Or
Alright.
He could have that cedar mod too.
I don't think he has. Do you have mods? What's wrong with cedar? What do you mean cedar mod?
Well, if he's trying to plant a specific crop, there's a mod where you have to have that crop loaded
No
in
mods.
as the seed.
No mods. Okay. Yeah, give me 1 second. I'm going to the shop right now. Literally, I just leased that cedar, and I'm on my way to the shop, and I'm gonna take it to one of our fields and give it a go. All right, we're doing it. This is the dedication, chat. You know, I talk about it all the time. I mean it. This is what I do. People have problems. I want to help, so. On my way to the shop right now. I know I could have teleported, but that's okay. We have a mod for that. Just saying. Here to help, Jeff. Box on the front. No, this seeder holds, it holds seed. This is the starting one. This is like Elm Creek Day 1 seeder, right? Man, I am so laggy.
I've been a little laggy, yeah.
Framey. Very framey.
When I was gonna go get other John for this last unload,
Yeah.
it was kind of laggy, at least on my end.
L3FT4D3 AdCheerDex 100. Can you help with $1 million company card? I have a few things I want.
Sure, left. You had the cedar on the front. Yeah, the cedar. Okay, new question to ask. Is the cedar on the back of the tractor? The cedar has to be pulled. Now that is the reason. Your tractor will seed in reverse, not forward. Yeah. Yeah. Leo left. DG's on the new badge. Let's go. Let's go. Nope, they had it on backwards, y'all. Yeah, if you went in reverse, it would work. Yeah, exactly. We're still going to do it, chat. We're still going to do this. Is there seed in the bin, Trent, you know?
Should be.
Are there any other soybean fields we gotta harvest?
Oh, yeah.
24.
What'd you say?
24.
24.
24 and 35. Take your picking.
It's working now. Okay, so this one, oh yeah, you gotta unfold it too. So see, this one does have, you have to cultivate in front of this one, right? Yeah. I was curious about that, to be honest. So yeah, you do have to cultivate with this one. So that is something to keep in mind as well. Now, as far as, I saw a comment during all this, and I'm sorry that I kind of, it went in one eyeball and did vaporize. About like which one's better, a plow or a cultivator. Cultivators are always going to be easier. Okay. Cultivators are always going to be easier because they take less horsepower and usually they're bigger than plows. Plus with like starting off early with plows and not using mods, they're offset plows, just like they are in real life. So your tractor gets mounted way over here and it's offset behind you. And a lot of like new players and even players that have played for a long time, it's difficult to use, right? So, as far as like easeability, cultivators are going to be easier. Now, there are certain cases where you have to plow. But, yeah. So, the only case that you really have to plow is if you have your periodic plowing turned on. Okay? That is an option in the settings. You can turn that on, you can turn it off. And what that means is basically after corn and root crops, you will have to plow. You'll have to plow. Okay, but otherwise you can get away with just cultivating, assuming your seeder needs you to cultivate. Now, not all seeders, you don't have to work dirt in front of all seeders. Depending on what seeder you go with, you can do what's called direct seeding. It depends on the seeder though. Okay, so if you like working dirt, work dirt, have fun. But if you have a seeder where you can direct seed, you don't necessarily have to work dirt. Right? So for instance, if we're going to go out and plant corn and we're going to use, not mods, we're going to use like the John Deere or the Kinsey, you don't have to work dirt in front of those. So we'll go out into stalks or stubble from last year and we can just plant, right? Actually, this is the one we're using right now. This is a little part of that horse DLC, right? A little garden planer. You don't have to work dirt in front of it. But if we come out here with cedar, like the little guy here, we have to work dirt in front of this one. So if we were doing that, then yeah, we would just cultivate. Because like I said, cultivators require less horsepower. And typically just easier. If that makes sense. But it's all based on what equipment you have. So. Yeah. Been trying to figure out. See, that's why YouTube and Google are great, but coming and asking live is it's just better, guys. It's just better. I'm here a lot too. Not hard to find.
There you are.
No. No. Just go to the Arch in St. Louis, knock 3 times, and I'm there. Yeah. By the way, I see Sarge is here now. Hi, Sarge.
Howdy.
How's it going?
Pretty good.
Awesome. Awesome. Awesome.
T-shirt idea.
What's that?
Or didn't you watch it?
Oh,
that video, Sarge, was great.
Yeah, I don't think we can talk about that video, but I did laugh.
But the first few minutes of it, those letters on a T-shirt.
Yeah.
With that.
I did laugh my way through that video last night. Yes.
I saw that whenever I got back in.
Yeah, I did laugh my way through that map quite a bit, or that video. Should have come here a long time ago. There you go. Oh man. No problem, bro. No problem. Sorry, sometimes comments get a little lost when there's a lot going on, but always try to replay it in my brain and get back to it, you know? Always try. So yeah. Multiplayer running Elm Creek. Let's go. Elm Creek is such a good map. I mean, kind of where we're at, but kind of not, since this is the 4X edited edition Elm Creek. But the center is very familiar to Elm Creek. It's a little different, but very, very familiar. So yeah. Need an instant replay. Wow. Wow. Well, yeah. Right. And just remember, chat, welcome and what's poppin', but just remember that there's no right way and wrong way to get to, you know, having a crop in your field, right? There's like 20 different ways to achieve the same thing in this game. And that's good, and it's also bad at the same time, especially for new players, because as I have said with this game a million times, it's not new player friendly. You know, the fact that you guys that are new to the game are sticking it out and trying to learn and stuff is awesome. It's just awesome, you know. And I know some of the stuff, like when we fire up course play and auto drive and stuff, I know it gets confusing, but just remember, I'm not that guy. You know, at any time you guys can be like, yo, what are you doing? You know, be more than happy to stop, throw it in reverse Terry, back it up, and walk you guys through it, you know? Or whatever. I'm just, whatever. We're here to hang out and have a good time and answer questions along the way if they pop up, you know? That's it. All there is to it. But yeah. Big facts. Big facts for Big Deborah, you know? Okay, mulchers and subsoilers. Yeah, we're getting back to this. Okay, so a subsoiler is basically a mix between a plow and a cultivator. So think about, you know, a subsoiler is going to dig down really, really deep, because that's just what it's designed for. In Farm Sim, it kind of counts as a plow. So if you have your need plowed state in here, in this menu, if it says need plowed and it shows up red, like, you know, field 10, we could take a subsoiler to that field and work it, and it'll count and then get rid of our need plowed, right? As far as a mulcher, what a mulcher does, do we have a mulcher out in the field? And we don't. Okay. What the mulcher is going to do here, let me jump over to the cornfield. Cornfield's a better visual. The mulcher is going to take what's left. So in a cornfield, you have all your corn stalks, right? A mulcher is going to chop them up. And in Farm Sim, you're going to get about 2.5% more yield off your next harvest if you mulch the previous harvest. That's what mulchers are for in Farm Sim. You don't have to use them. So, for instance, before we work this dirt, because this was corn, and this is dirt we own, before we work this, we are going to have to mulch it and then plow it. That's the order of operation there. Heard a loud oh. Interesting. Oh, well, that's interesting. Thanks for that follow, by the way. Appreciate you. Welcome in. I don't think we have any spare tractors right now, do we? We don't have any spare tractors right now. You know what's laggy, by the way, is that darn, that root crop harvester. Oh, wait, hang on. What's that on? Here. This is our mulcher here. Brent went and got the mulcher air going here. So same thing here. It's hard to tell because this was soybeans, but you can see the little bit of stalks or stubble. And the mulcher's just going to take care of them on that. Get rid of it, of course. So, now if you really want to get crazy, you'll get a roller. A land roller. Just in the roller category. One of these two. These are the stock ones. You do these after you plant, you get another 2.5% yield. So between the two, you can get a 5% yield bonus. Which is kind of cool, right? It's kind of cool. So yeah. To the biochemical.
Cookways taken just subscribed.
Thanks for the brand new subscription. Long time caller, first time. Okay. Or long time listener, first time caller. Let's go. Yeah, first time chat. Let's go. Cook, thanks for the brand new subscription. Welcome to the Plow team. Enjoy your chat badge and stuff, man. 1 second. What field are we going to next, boys? 35?
We're in 35.
Okay.
Either 35 or 24.
Probably don't need this down there, but I'm gonna send it down there anyway. Scoot the Kubota.
Okay, yeah, because the New Holland and the John Deere are both down here.
Okay, that's fine. And so's that truck too.
Yeah, I was gonna say the truck's been down there.
Truck needs to get out of the way, probably.
Yeah, he's keeping up with Tom.
Bio. So, if you're talking about the silage additive, that does give you a slight yield bonus if you run that in a forage harvester or a loading wagon or whatever. I'm not sure the percentage. It's not a lot. But it does give you a slight bump in yield if you run the silage additive, yes. You and Brocky have been struggling for 3 days. Oh, man. Even if I'm not playing Farm Sim, you guys are more than welcome to come in here and ask Farm Sim questions. We will do our best to help. I think even in the past, I've even like stopped playing another game to literally fire up Farm Sim to answer a question. Like, I'm here for it, chat. Bring it on. Bring it on. Oh, man. No problem. No problem. It's awesome that you guys are learning the game. I think it's great to have more players and new players to Farm Sim. Just saying. I think it's personally. I don't get anything out of you guys, playing. I just think it's great. Okay, that lagged as a car drove in front of my house. Do you think that's is that connected? Is there a lag switch out in front of my house I just don't know about?
They got Wi-Fi lag switches now?
Maybe. You never know. It was a, oh, what do they call them things? The Bronco. It was a Bronco. It was not a white Bronco, though. Don't worry, chat. It's okay.
I know you were a big Halo player.
Yeah.
That was a big thing back in those days, lag switching.
I never did any of that. Okay? But I knew some people that did that. I never did any. I didn't cheat. But I definitely knew some people that were cheaters.
Yeah, same. I mean, like, I knew I wasn't great at the game, and I just played to have fun, and then you get matched up with somebody like that, and it just ruins your whole day.
Or when they're your teammate, it's great. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Tom.
Attitude, if you're interested, man, come join our TeamSpeak. We're always looking for more farmers. Come join the TeamSpeak and hang out with us. Have the contract started filling on the Field 30 hauling quote? Yes. Quite a bit. No, we're not doing that one, though. We just did that for the tractor and tippers. But for everybody listening, guys, we are always looking for more farmers. If people are interested in joining, maybe you don't want to say nothing, but like, we're always looking for more farmers. Come in our TeamSpeak, get to know us off stream a little bit. You don't have to talk to us like a ton. We're not gonna like, there's no interview process. Just come hang out. Just come hang out. That's it. So, yeah. If you guys are on PC, we don't do crossplay, unfortunately. We play on console. Oh man. But yeah,
unfortunately, how is that unfortunate?
Because there's a lot of console guys. Unfortunate for the console guys, Welcome back, Tom. How was the tacos?
Oh, the tacos were great.
I want tacos now. Thanks.
Well, come on up. I got some left.
Oh man, what a guy. All right, I'll be up in a couple hours. We don't live anywhere near
tomorrow around noon at some point.
No, I could get to your place before then. If I left right now,
it'd probably be like 7 in the morning.
I don't know. Hour-long interview. Whatever, John. You're curious if your computer will run Farm Sim. Always wanted to try. Oh man, did you get it through Epic when it was free? Because it was just free on Epic. Hopefully you got it. If not, you can always read up on the Steam return policy before you buy it. Oh, you missed out. Sucks. Alright, we're not doing this, by the way, guys. Not doing it. Truck in the field. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I don't have that New Holland on auto drive yet.
That's okay. I don't think we really need it right now. Oh wait, the New Holland's not on auto drive? Okay. That's fine. We just gotta get it out of the way. It's blocking up the world here. I'll put it in the rhubarb for you. Alright, here we go.
You can probably take over the Fent, and then you and Scoot can have the same size head.
But I have a bigger header, so...
Do you?
Yeah.
We're running 39.37.
45. Dave, if it is red and says needs plowed, it needs plowed. That means it has to be plowed. Yep. We north-southin'? Yeah. You guys want to work on
already...
What?
That's already locked on GPS up there.
Nah, I'm just freehanding. Well, for north-south, this doesn't matter. If you guys north-south, why don't you guys work on this side of the field? I'll go to the, quote, small part. There's 2 combines, 1 combine, you know? And we'll pitter-patter, right? Although we might need that New Holland. I didn't realize we had all 3 combines down here. It's fine for me. It is only going right to those bins right there. Oh. We might be okay. But yeah, if it's red, says need plowed, you need to plow. You need to plow. Do keep in mind the subsoilers count. And like, especially if you're early on starting out, something like this right here. This only takes 130 horsepower, and this is a solid subsoiler. Really good. So, really good one. If you're early on and you're safe. Yeah. I mean, I feel like most people don't use the, quote, angled plows, you know, the offset plows, whatever you're going to call them. An actual plow. Most people don't use them. I know there's some people that use them, but a lot of people struggle with them. They have issues with how they work. Or my favorite part is when they're like, you know, pulling them the wrong direction and stuff. Like, you don't have a clue how that actually works, do you? Yeah. I think it's great. You use plows? All right. Right. Okay, so yeah, it is HP hungry. Yeah, plows are. But plowing is an aggressive form of tillage. That's why it's so horsepower hungry, right? Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, the plows are fine. I'll use them. It's been a while since I've used a conventional plow, but I don't have a problem with it. I've used one in real life more recently than I have in the game. I mean, I own a couple plows in real life, so yeah, not a big deal. Not a big deal. Oh, we need to get rake going, don't we? Yeah, otherwise we're never going to get that field done. All right, so how are we going to rake that field, chat?
In straight lines.
Well, the problem is all of our tractors are busy. Basically. The Kubota's not, but the Kubota's kind of tiny.
Take the New Holland.
Will that work? Yes, it might, yeah. Or do we need its empty combines down here? Although it is just going to that bin. We'll try without.
Yeah, maybe we also have the semi. We could just.
Yeah, that's true. We could use that if we had to. Gross. Alright, we're gonna go get a rake going up in that field, because if we don't, we're never gonna get life done. So we need a windrower. I'm thinking we use the merger. What do you guys think? Thoughts? Nope, nobody said no, so I guess that's a yes. I guess. That'll be next, yes, that'll be next. What's the Power Harrow? Talk about horsepower hungry, by the way. The Power Harrow will give you seed bed. Technically, I've never actually used one like in a playthrough. I actually just the other day, like 2 weeks ago, loaded one up in a test map just to see what it did because I wasn't even sure. Very power hungry, not that much width, and very slow working speed. Power harrows and spaders I would just stay away from altogether. In real life they have their purpose, but in farm sim, nah. Not my opinion anyway. I think a power harrow would actually be used. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? I think a power harrow in real life would be used after plowing. Because plowing, depending on your moisture, can leave the ground rough with a lot of clumps. So power harrow is like a vertical tillage. Kind of. Instead of more of like a horizontal thing. It's kind of weird, but yeah. I don't know. But we don't ever use them. Same thing with a spader. Spader's like a big rototiller, like you would use in your garden, but like a bigger one behind a tractor, basically. And they're kind of weird too. So yeah. All right, let's pull in here. We're gonna trade this wagon out for that.
Figured we would have been filling up a lot faster over here.
Oh yeah? That not a good field for corn?
I guess I'm just used to a bigger 8-row.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Trey and I went with the Oxbow merger. I think it's this vegetable harvester, man. Every time I come over here, my frames are just like gone. That or it's trying to build the shader cache for it or something. It's horrible though.
Oh man, yeah.
It's so bad. As soon as I drive away, I'm fine, but golly, that thing is tough.
What would you like me to
You want to jump in that Kloss combine down in whatever field those guys are working in, 35? Sarge, if you want to do that, more than welcome.
There won't be an issue.
You'll have to change your auto drive to 35 to get you a tipper. I haven't done that yet. All right, so chat. Which way is this thing set to default? It doesn't merge left. I don't want left. I want right. All right. This bad boy's about to get interesting. Lost, did I not just describe like what the use case would be and everything? Like I do know what they are. We don't use them. Doesn't mean I don't know what they are.
Can we get a loading wagon on there for you? Or another one?
We'll get there in a second. Hang on. Problem is I'm gonna need a tractor for that. I'm generating a course, by the way.
There's a Kubota.
Okay, so Trent, that made the course go east-west. I don't want that.
What is that? What's going on?
I don't know what that just did.
It'll look like where the start point is.
Yeah, I don't... I set it up for lands, but not... That's
it's like it made it some type of like art design.
That's not right at all. What did I do? Center. Longest edge. Oh, I didn't set up for lands. I did that wrong. I wanted to work the center of the field first. I'll do the end rows last. There's that. Is that more appropriate?
I felt that one.
Okay, that's better, but it's east-west. Now, how do I make it go north-south? I did longest edge.
No, you gotta do it manual.
Collie, it's going. Welcome in. What's poppin'? How do I do manual? Not longest edge. Manual. How do I change it so it... Oh. Go 0. Alright, let's try that. There we go.
Oh.
There we go. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, but I felt that.
I'm sure you did. I'm
Alright,
done.
have you copied that?
I have not yet, no. There you go. Oh, man. I might just run that myself for a while.
I cannot copy it.
Firebug, you can get Farm Sim on Game Pass. Let's go. Sorry, John. It was like hitting a wall.
So speaking of Game
I'll leave that at
Pass,
the field for you, John, so you have fun with that.
Alright. Yes, Scoot.
since technically you can have Game Pass on PC.
Yeah.
Would that technically work as playing on PC to play with y'all, or is that still considered Xbox even though it's on a PC?
I have no idea. Oh, I forgot the noise this thing makes. It drives me insane. I don't know how that would work. Oh. Every time we do this, I forget you can't rake straw from... You can't do this, Trent. It doesn't work.
Hey. I would say it was you.
I always forget that. You can't rake straw from a contract. I always forget that. You know how many times we've tried to do that, chat? Every time. I forget it doesn't work. Oh, man. So how about that bigger wagon, huh? Oh, you brought that little wagon over here, Trent?
Hey, I gave you that guy so he could go on that field and
Yeah.
you'll have the soybean straw to clean up.
I mean, if you want to run this harvester, I'll pick up straw.
I'll do the straw. We could bale, but I don't want to bale. I can bale it. Oh, that's funny though. Every single time we do this, I just forget that you can't. One of these times, Chad, I'm gonna remember that you can't do that.
Oh, we don't have a... The
What?
tractor was on the small cart.
What tractor?
Yeah, the base.
Okay. I think 16 is probably fast enough for this endeavor, right? Do we go all the way to the... Oh my god, how far does this go?
I mean, it's you're getting a plugger-fied.
I don't want to go to 5 million. That's just too much. And we don't need additive. 1 million's enough. Yeah, 1 mil's enough.
I'm surprised you just didn't buy that.
No. All right, no. Maybe later. Because the game says no. Cultivate seed lime roll. So we only work dirt if we have to. So it depends on our seeder or what was planted before. But yeah, liming needs to be done like every couple harvests. Rolling after seeding is definitely a good idea. And yeah, you gotta put a fertilizer in there somewhere too. But most people fertilize when they plant. We don't necessarily always do that though. We don't do that. But
Seeing there is a lease to own mod.
is there?
Yes. Now whether or not it works for multiplayer, I don't know. But there's a like you can lease stuff in that to own it. Now there's a
That's
mod.
kind of cool. Okay, this header, or this has definitely been increased. So technically we're not even supposed to be able to pick up straw or do anything with the straw after a contract. The straw being able to pick it up and stuff is a mod. But apparently we need a mod that allows us to rake it. It's just, it doesn't allow you to. So. Yeah. So that's just farm sim for you, I guess. Nitrogen percent on one of your fields is 200. So you always want to make sure, especially with precision, that you are fertilizing either while you plant or after you plant. The nitrogen, the fertilizer, is based on soil type, but it's also based on what is planted there. So for instance, soybeans do not use nitrogen at all. So you do not have to fertilize soybeans. But if you plant corn, corn uses all the nitrogen. So you're going to want to fertilize corn quite a bit. But obviously with precision, it does variable rate, and you know, it's all good. But you always want to fertilize after seeding. During or after seeding. So, yeah. But yeah. No, right after seeding. So, you know, it depends on your seeder. So, for instance, if we're going to plant corn and we're going to use the John Deere does not fertilize at all. So we're going to plant and then come in with a sprayer, spreader, whatever, and fertilize. But like I've said with precision, because we use precision, precision's a little different than base game. It's a variable rate. So depending on what your crop is and what your soil type is. So that's why you would want to do it afterwards, so that it can variable rate, because it needs to be done after the plant. The nitrogen will stay the same until you harvest. Harvest is when it actually changes the nitrogen. No, if you seed on precision, if you seed that has with a seeder that will also fertilize, you will not have to do anything extra, no. But base game, don't you have to fertilize twice? Not a thing still. Not sure. Yes, okay, yeah. So precision's a little bit different, so I don't know base game anymore. I used precision since the day it came out and haven't looked back since. Okay, so base game, yeah, for fertilizing like grass. If you want to fertilize it twice, you'd have to let it grow. Yeah, fertilizing twice is base game, yes, basically. Okay, you're using precision, then if you are... The only case where you have to fertilize twice with precision is if you're using manure. Manure and slurry, so basically, you know, liquid poo and solid poo, they will only fertilize to a certain rate. To get the proper rate for, say, corn, you need more nitrogen than manure can put down in one pass. So if you're gonna put down corn, it's fine to use manure before planting, and then I would use a sprayer spreader or a planter that can fertilize. Do it that way. Yeah. Yeah, 200% nitrogen's too much. Yeah, you definitely want to plant something that'll use it. Corn, wheat, barley, something like that. Oats. Is this map anhydrous ready? Trent, do you know about that?
Unless the map is, or unless the author put it in, which...
Do you know if this map is?
You gotta put your own down.
So no, this map's not?
Correct.
Okay. Nope, this one's not.
Kimmy asked the same question and had to get it for a essentially a buy slash store point.
I gotcha. Yeah, so if you're going to, yes. And then I would be careful on precision. If you're going to plant something like soybeans, you don't want to put any nitrogen on that field. So no manure, no slurry, no liquid fertilizer, no solid fertilizer, nothing. I mean, look at our fields over here. I know it's a little different because they've been harvested, but these are our soybean fields. And there's no nitrogen there, and we're not going to, if we plant them back in soybeans, we're not going to put more nitrogen on those. That's why I always say the easiest, safest thing to do is try to fertilize after or during planting, because your seeder, your sprayer, whatever, will variable rate. So you never fertilize before you plant. With precision. Why is what? Why no fertilizer? Because soybeans don't require nitrogen in real life. Soybeans actually take nitrogen out of the atmosphere, out of the air, and put it back in the ground. That's what soybeans do. Why is that? Because Al Gore said so. That's why. Yeah, to not get too much nitrogen, exactly. Because you can over-apply nitrogen. If you over-apply nitrogen, it's going to hurt your environmental bonus. And then you are not going to make as much money on the environmental bonus. So, because really precision is all about driving that environmental bonus up, right? Because you can make more money. Yeah.
Hey, Tom.
Yeah.
Can we share the tipper?
What do you mean?
Yeah, there you go.
Well, there's 3 of us and 2 tippers.
Yeah, oh, is Tom just riding his dog out?
Yeah, he's kind of stayed at one and a half bushel.
My bad.
And if you want to turn back around and go back to the other headland, I'm finishing this row because it was just one.
Meanwhile, Sarge is pretty much 60%.
I know Charge has already gone
Dude's
to
like
100 and had to
60,
stop.
almost 70%.
Thanks for the follows. Kali, you're good to ask questions, man. I'm down to have the conversation, you know? It's all good, bro.
Hey, there's my trap.
Forgot John stole the New Holland.
Sorry. So it won't hurt the yield, but what it'll do is it'll hurt your precision bonus.
Well, what happened to the semi?
John took it off auto.
Oh, there's your issue.
I don't like semis in the field, but you guys can do what you want. My graphic settings, I can't show them to you without quitting the game, but they're all high, I believe. Or ultra or whatever. Cranked up pretty much all the way. But I can't show them to you without quitting the server. Sorry. If I could, I would. Oh, yeah. Lost, you're talking anhydrous. Okay. I got you. I don't mess with anhydrous. I probably should. I should at some point mess with that, because anhydrous is something that is used around me in real life. But I never mess with it, to be honest. But yeah. I think precision farming is a lot better than base game farming, yes. But yes, I think it's great. I get the weird ghosting too. It's just farm sim. As far as I know, there's no fix. Taillights a lot of times like to do it, or backs of trailers. I get it all the time. Right now I'm not getting it for some reason, but a lot of times we do. I was noticing earlier with that Oxbow merger actually off the wheels. It was really bad.
I see it with the roller.
Yeah, no, that's just farm sim. I wouldn't worry too much about it. But yeah. Yeah, it's there a lot of times. Sometimes it's here, sometimes it's there, sometimes it doesn't happen. It's kind of weird. Oh, I got you lost. That's cool though. Like I said, it's not used as much anymore around here as it used to be. That was always a huge thing here, is putting on smoke. Where Zach works, they sell it. He has to fill tanks, quite a few tanks. But like down by our farm, it's not really used much anymore. Although like 2 weeks ago, we did see a guy out pulling a tank around with a pickup truck. And I was like, where are you even getting that from? Because our local co-op like folded, closed up, sold, whatever. It closed up. So I don't know where they're actually getting it from. I have no idea. But from a ways away.
Oh, you could also use it for the fuel tank.
No, because we found where they were at in the field with it. It was a smoke tank, not yeah. Yeah. That is the ghosting that we're talking about. I have messed with that frame gen stuff. I don't know exactly how my game's set up right this minute. One of these days I need to take a deep dive and like really figure out like what's the best settings. Because I've tried pretty much everything in here. Over the years. And it happens. Like Trent said, the roller. Where's the roller? Trent? Or you're not using it?
Somebody parked one or backed one into a shed, and
no, I thought you had it out for some reason. You're not.
Oh no.
But yeah, the streaking, ghosting, whatever, it happens.
Oh, you got the mulcher.
I was gonna put them over there, but that field still has. Oh, they still have straw. Okay, we can't.
Yeah, 5 still has it, and 3, 4, 6, 7 still has straw.
I was trying to get it to ghost is what I was trying to do, but of course it doesn't want to cooperate right now. Yeah. I was just trying to get it to do it, that's all. That's good. Sorry, Scoot, I didn't cut you off, sorry. Hello.
No, you're good. I was just telling Sarge I was coming to get them unloaded.
Gotcha, lost. It used to be real common here, like late fall, early spring, winter time, basically. Once the ground got below a certain temperature, they would apply it here. Mostly fine, but varying degrees, yeah. Yep. That is what it's like, the trail and the mouse cursor, and then you got yelled at by your parents. Because, well, mom didn't like it. That's pretty much what it is, yeah. Yep. That's right. Yeah, fuel hauler, yep. That happened here too. There's actually a great story. Dad and I were coming home from the farm one night and we about got run over by the neighbor. He was pulling their water tank. And because they deliver water. They have a semi-truck. It's a couple semi-trucks now. It's actually Zach's family. And they, at the time, they were on like the fire board down there. So if there was a fire, they would get a call and they could respond. They didn't have any lights or sirens, and technically they weren't volunteer firefighters. But they would respond to fire calls and stuff like that with the water truck, right? Semi-truck, right? Great. Semi-truck full of water, you could fight a house fire, right? At least for a couple minutes. And